what did I learn? That it's a lot easier said than done.
My name is Ivars and I am from Latvia.
My name's Ezra. I'm from Pembrokeshire, which is in Wales, which is in the UK.
Hi Levi, my name is Judith Scott and I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
Hello, my name is Shay. I am from Northern Ireland.
My name is Dylan and I'm from Cape Town, South Africa.
Hello, my name is Michael Paez and I am from San Diego, California.
Hi, my name is Jenny Renee and I'm from the Central Valley in California.
Hey friend, my name is Alex Ugarte and I am from Kansas City, Missouri, United States.
Hi everyone, hope you're tickety boo. My name's Heath George. I am from the UK and a little town called Exmouth.
Matt Hoffman from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hey, I'm Piotr. I'm from Poland.
Yo guys, my name is Toby Nichols and I'm from the hills in South Australia,
Hi, my name is Takumi Segi. I'm from Japan and then I am currently an advertising student in New York.
Hi, my name is Irma and I'm from Miami, Florida, but currently living in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Hi, my name is Ben Tolson and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
My habit was going to the gym every morning. The hardest part was to going up at 6.
The habit I worked on building was filming for 30 minutes a day and editing for 10.
The habit I've been working on building has been meditating silently for 20 minutes.
Changing my mindset and building in the habit of optimism. The challenge to be optimistic in my day-to-day life was proving very, very difficult. And it was just... silver lining, just keep it together.
So I want to implement Pomodoro technique in my editing routine, in my daily editing routine.
My habit that I was working on was reading for 30 minutes a day, and then I was also not leaving dirty dishes in the sink at the end of the day.
I was working on decreasing my technology usage over the month that was just wasteful and not productive.
To sleeping early and then waking up early.
The habit I'm working on building on is to upload a piece of content to my YouTube channel every single day. Daily uploads.
And the habit I'm working on is eating more healthy and staying hydrated.
The habit that I worked on building was making a video weekly that I was actually proud of.
The habit I worked on was being more present in the moment with my day-to-day.
My habit was to be active for at least 15 minutes every day.
So the habit I've been building on is to exceed the steps on my Garmin watch. That's on this one. Every day I want to make sure I exceed them.
It's the habit of being more persistent.
Right now I'm in daily running and I'm working on my fitness and health. So I really enjoy it so far.
The habit that I worked on was doing regular exercise because I've just switched from doing an outdoor job to an indoor physical job and wanted to keep active.
Hadn't drawn for a long time, so I wanted to make a habit of drawing for a full month, one drawing each day, and I wanted to focus it around the theme of being a first-time parent.
My habit that I wanted to work on was actually getting back into the rhythm of creating, posting, and engaging on a daily basis with the people that had started following me.
My habit for January was to meditate for 15 minutes every day.
My name's Eric Williams, I live in Taipei, Taiwan. My habit of excellence was to get my 2 kids, teenagers, 12 and 16, into exercising.
I worked on the habit of going for a walk each 2 or 3 days, depending on my health.
Hey, my name is Sigmund and I am from Oslo in Norway. How did you feel part way into the challenge? I felt like shit, to be honest. After half the challenge, I'll just tell you how I felt. First 3 days, super easy. I was super motivated, no problem at all. The 4th to 6th day, that was kind of the worst days.
It was a lot harder than I expected it to be because I was quite busy with non-creative stuff throughout the whole month of January and I kept getting really distracted.
So far, it's actually been going a lot easier than I thought. I mean, I thought daily uploads were going to be super difficult, and they really are. They're still really tough. But it's something I was always scared of, but now I've kind of been pushed into it and, forced myself to do it. It's not really as hard as I thought it was going to be. I do think I'll be able to finish this month. I really do. I've got a taste for it now, and I just want to push it and keep going, and it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more of a grind, but it's actually a lot of fun.
Partway through the challenge, I did feel a lot of anxiety. I felt a lot of pressure, right? But after doing it for the first few weeks and just seeing how much I was able to push myself and motivate myself to make videos, the more I got like hyped up to keep on doing it and not miss a week, just because I was getting a lot of fulfillment and joy from uploading weekly.
Honestly, the accountability of doing it in a group is the only reason that I stuck it out.
Just thinking about the editing process, you're like, no, I don't want to do this right now. I learned that I still have a lot to learn.
I think the commitment's always the hardest part.
Partway into the challenge, I felt like it was actually easier than I expected it to be. It really helped having all of the encouragement and motivation of the people who were participating.
So it's definitely harder. I assumed that it would be like 1 or 2 hours tops, just quick sketch. I like that I had a very constrained, I wouldn't overthink it, just kind of do.
It felt almost natural to be doing the same thing every day, although some days, which was random, it would feel like I had no motivation to do it, and I would often ask myself why.
Surprisingly, it's been going very easy so far. I don't know if it's the sense of community that I feel, or if it's like my mindset's changed, like I'm more determined. This challenge has been strangely easy for me.
Let's say so. First few days was great. Then by the end of the first week I was started to think why I'm doing that. But after that right now I am in the middle of the month, and this feels really great, and I am happy that I'm going so far, and I do not plan to quit till the end of the month.
So you don't ask yourself a question, oh, do I go or not? You just do it.
So how's it been going so far? To be honest, yeah, it's been going pretty good. I've exceeded them every day. I haven't missed a day yet, and each day the number of steps is going up. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and also along the way I'm getting a bit more creative and learning a few things, doing a couple of videos on it as well myself. So yeah, really enjoying it. It has been harder than I expected, because each day the steps go up, and sometimes you get to the end of the day and you've only done 6,000 or 7,000, so you have to get on the cross trainer, which is over there for me. Watch a Netflix film at the same time. And then I manage to get them done, but I make sure by 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, I make sure I get them done.
Halfway through the challenge, I felt it more difficult than I thought. I kept having to remind myself, stay present, don't think about anything else but what you're doing.
The main thing I learned from doing this challenge was to start with just one thing and then sort of add on to it.
Easier than I expected. What I learned was my friends are incredibly supportive of what I do.
Honestly, it was good to just like focus on something that's not in my day in and day out.
What I learned in general is that I can accomplish way more than I ever really thought I could. I have bettered myself just through challenging myself a little bit harder and doing it with other people that are very much like-minded.
So the benefits of building that habit for the month was that it really showed me that I should be creating more than consuming, and I think it was a giant lesson for me.
The challenge partway into it was way harder than I ever expected. Filming 30 minutes a day and editing for 10 sounds super reasonable, and it is super reasonable to do. But life happens. In the beginning of the morning, I would film, but then later on, I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to film.
And this habit has been really making me, like, I feel really happy with myself. I feel so accomplished, and I feel, you know, just like I can do it. This is me. This is me actually making a change this year. And I'm so happy with the change that I'm making with this challenge.
Doing the challenge was about as hard as I expected it to be. I never had done exercise in a structured way like that, so it was helpful to know that other people were trying to tackle this all at once.
The biggest learning here is just pick one thing and execute daily. I was guilty on picking too many priorities, and that never works. If you have 5 priorities, you don't have priorities. You have to have just...
First 3 days, super easy. I was super motivated, no problem at all. The 4th to 6th day, that was kind of the worst days, because then I really At a certain point I even had eye drops next to my bed just to be able to open my eyes. I was so tired, but that actually does help though, getting up early. 15th, by then it was going very well and I was kind of proud of myself. But when it's going well, that's when I kind of had a hard time again.
I felt partway through the challenge pretty good because it felt good to be active and push yourself to do something every day. But it was as hard as I expected because I found it challenging to do something every day.
I already knew how powerful accountability and just having a group of encouraging people doing things with you can be, but it just, you know, further solidified that for me.
Has the habit been bringing joy to your life? That's quite a funny question to ask, Levi, but the answer to that is, as you can probably tell because I'm laughing away, yeah, it has. I've really enjoyed it. Got to meet a few more people on the social media, get some good comments coming through from people, a bit supportive and that, and helping to support others. So has it brought some joy to my life? Yes, it has, because it's helping other people achieve stuff as well. So thanks a lot, Levi, for giving us a kick up the ass to do this.
What I learned was a lot about myself, that I had monkey mind in a sense where I was constantly thinking about other things and what I was doing. For me to do that for an entire month was stressful, but it was also character building, and I enjoyed it quite a bit.
And I started doing the 15 minutes every day, but actually during the month I started to extend that and go to 20 minutes. And at the moment, which is now the next month in February, I'm at half an hour. To begin small and then start making the changes, or like start increasing your goal as you're going along. It was definitely like a sense of accomplishment, and it helped me think of like what else I could do in the next month.
I plan on holding on to these habits as long as I possibly can because I'm more happier with myself and it's growing the person I am.
When you wake up early, you get a different kind of attitude, and I mean, I at least for me, I feel more positive. I guess I've become more productive. So I learned that waking up early makes you more productive.
It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It came to be a lot more natural. Once you get into a good rhythm and a good natural kind of like recurring thing, like it actually becomes easier.
You know, we all have these goals in our head. We all have these visions that what we want to achieve. But when we put things into perspective, when we want to convert the dreams into reality, from just a thought to action, it's a lot more difficult than we think it is. But
how did I feel when I was done at the end of the month? I felt really well. I felt like I'd given it my 110%, and you know, I think when you try hard in anything, it makes you feel good.
The other thing I learned was from Casey Neistat when he said, "It's never about the idea, but the execution." That's pretty self-explanatory. But that's basically what I learned in this entire month of me just going out there and filming 30 minutes a day and editing for 10.
I learned that habits take time, and it's not an overnight success. It takes weeks of consistently doing something for your mind to finally make it part of your daily routine or your weekly routine.
Oh man, it's pretty hard. Very often I just forget to turn on the timer, and I struggle a lot, to be honest, with implementing this Pomodoro technique in my editing routine. But I hope that with good amount of struggle I will be able to accomplish my goal.
And as I did it longer and longer throughout the month, I would say like halfway into the month, it was a lot easier just to, from my head to the paper, just kind of put that drawing, at least the initial sketch.
I felt intense and overwhelmed at first. January was a hard month, and I had to incorporate a lot of meditation and yoga practice into this new habit that I have, as it if I don't get my health in check, if I don't get my breathing in check, my body's gonna crumble, bro.
I was quite really much enjoying clicking on the hashtag and looking at other people's work as well. And I thought it was just fantastic how so many people were involved in doing different things and stuff. So definitely the accountability of doing it as a group was, yeah, it was really, really helpful.
It was harder than I thought because I have a chronic illness, so it all depends on how I feel during the day. But I'm happy to report that I was capable of doing my walk each 2 or 3 days during the month.
I think the most important thing is like following through what you actually did and the goal you set yourself. Even though I missed 2 days, I'm still really proud of what I did. So
it wasn't me by myself doing all the work. The other people doing it helped a lot in mental. Accountability is helpful. It is quite easy to start alone, but it's not so easy to continue, and that is the place where accountability helps. I am posting daily into the Instagram stories my photos from my daily runs, and I just have to go out and run to be able to make next photo.
I feel incredibly happy that I was able to do a month of it. Accomplishing it sort of reassures me that if I go through rough times again, I can definitely make it through it, because I've been through much worse and my mindset has changed to be a more positive one.
The accountability from the group helped a lot because you have other people to back you up, and that's what really needed for me to see other people going farther than I was doing, a lot faster than I was doing. But eventually when I was able to catch up, even though it took me a little longer than a month for my kids to get starting, now it's a nightly routine with them.
The things I've learned and the benefits of building these habits is with video journaling, I've been able to remember better experiences from every day since I've started doing this. Days seem longer and I've been able to remember more than I usually have.
If I would do this again, of course I would. I would, and I hope I'll be able to find myself. I have a couple of ideas. I hope to find one that will fit into my schedule of the day.
How I feel accomplishing a full month minus 2 days, I feel great about it. And I feel really proud, and I will continue doing this.
Well, Levi, thanks for giving this challenge, because this challenge has really made me contemplate my value and what I value to do most, because it's given me the benefit of spending more time with my kids exercising because they're teenagers now.
It made me feel, to be honest with you, it made me feel really pumped because I got out there, did something I wanted to do for ages, and so much so that I'm going to keep the steps going throughout the whole year, hopefully anyway, not miss a day, and also get out there and get more creative and try and make a few more films for YouTube.
Yes, of course. It was very fun and challenging, and I love a challenge.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely do this again. Yeah, it's been so much fun. It's helping me expand my business. It's making me have such amazing experiences with my friends as well, you know, and it's made me realize how lucky I am to have such amazing friends that are, you know, so invested in me doing well. So yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic.
Good luck, Levi. Thank you, everybody, and see you the next time.
I really want to keep this habit up because it's been so just beneficial to me in my day-to-day life. People I interact with, the interactions go a lot more positive because I don't really have, you know.
I think this challenge did something to me that's never happened before, and that is give me the biggest ambitions I've ever had. I've been always told my entire life that you show no ambitions or no drive, and this definitely showed me that I do have drive and I do have ambitions, and I'm gonna go for it.
Adapt one new habit to my life for every month, so 12 months. January was reading 10 pages a day, February was meditation and video logging, March is going to be cold showers.
It felt great to accomplish a month of regular exercise, and it's something I'm going to carry forward and keep doing because it feels good and it's important.
Do you want to do this again? Are you kidding? Of course I will do that. Of course I will do that.
Hello from Ireland and bye-bye from Ireland.